Good evening, AI, B2B AI agency owner. These are my evening reflections after a great day with a lot of communications. And the first reflection would be the importance of balance. I know I'm going to have a conversation with another person tomorrow about balance and harmony. We've been sharing about that in preparation to our meeting. And I've realized how I've been processing kind of anxiety during rope skipping while training for boxing, and how important that is for me, and how this kind of anxiety, there's nothing wrong with me for feeling that. It's just a natural part of being a knowledge worker, of being very much in the mental realm, of preparing what am I going to talk about on this call with this client. This is one thing that I have to follow up with. I want to say, I want to put that into my sheet that I'm preparing as a content idea, and all of that. It's very much in the mental realm, and that tends to cause anxiety if we don't ground it. And so that is a very important reflection. And so for everybody who is an AI agency owner, I would encourage you to find a sport that grounds you. And no, you don't need to go boxing like I do. That's just because I really truly enjoy that, and I haven't found anything else that I enjoy that much. And it's not violent, it's not brutal. It's most of that is a lot of cardio. It's a lot of push-ups and a lot of burpees and a lot of just good cardio, group exercise, circle training, things with other people that I definitely do enjoy. And whether that's tennis, badminton, pickleball, or good minton, or any kind of CrossFit, circle training, be sure you don't hurt yourself by doing any kind of crazy weight exercises, because that should be avoided, right? When we try to sprint and try to do things, wanting to have too much all at once, oftentimes then we stumble and then we fall. And when we go slow, we go far. And when we go together, we go even further. So when we go slow and patient and together, we go even further. Isn't that African proverb? How beautiful. And so I would like to say to you as well, or share the reflections of the day, that this anxiety can cause all kinds of wild behaviors after a client conversation. I had one of those today where I onboarded another paid client. Very happy about that. In a very non-salesy way, he basically offered that we should continue that now in a paid relationship, and I gladly gave him then the offer upon his request. It didn't feel like a sale. He was very ready to take the next step, and that was great. And so after that, I did not finish the call in the way that I thought I would, where usually you're meant to handle that right there in the conversation. And I was disregarding that and sending him then the invoice afterwards, which is not a big deal, but I felt how I tend to have the tendency then, when I'm not grounded, when I'm not in balance, to utilize this situation, to feed into that, and then use that as a release for some stuck and stored emotions that I haven't grounded yet. And so what I'm saying there is, when we are much, or I at least feel that I am much more resilient towards life circumstances and much more balanced, much less emotionally reactive when I'm grounded. And that doesn't, as I said, does not have to mean boxing. It can be badminton. It can be swimming. For a lot of people, is also very, very good if you have the opportunity for that. And I know that a lot of people have the objections like, yeah, well, good for you. You seem to have the time for that. And they feel that they don't, and they may have really good reasons for saying that. But what I really found is, it really is non-negotiable. It has to be done, because with that you show up. I realize that right now after sports, my voice is again much more natural, and when I tend to, get stuck in the mental realm by not prioritizing working out in this way. Also, my voice is kind of more caught up here, and more, it comes from tension. That type of talking comes from tension. And when you relax, whether you're a man and a woman, or a woman, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to say about deep voice. It's just about relaxation, not a forceful, not a thrown kind of voice. All of these things are reflections of the inner state that we live in. And so I believe that with with helping people with these habits as well, I can give a lot of value. And so I'd like to leave you tonight with that. And I actually wanted to share some more about positioning. Let's do that. Why not? No, actually not. We share this tomorrow. This video is about balance.